We're extra sweet on the show today, jam-packed full of desserts, and then we also couldn't have all desserts. Well, I guess we could, but we made that great sweet Italian sausage soup with veggies and beans. Yum, very good.
It smells
good. Really good. So now it's time to make some more treats. Christine, the Happy Cookie Lady, is back, and of course, Christine makes everything from scratch at her bakery. She wants that to be known, but we ask her when she comes on our show to do some, stuff for most of us that don't have the time to make things all from scratch. Her cookies, of course, are amazing and gorgeous too. They're not only pretty, but they taste good. But this is something fun to do for this time of year, for Halloween. Tell us about these.
Well, first of all, I went to the store and I got myself a roll of sugar cookie dough, and I hid it under the other stuff in my cart because I didn't want anybody to see me with refrigerated sugar cookie dough.
She just did this for this recipe. Normally she makes her sugar cookies completely from scratch.
But it was like hiding something illegal or something. I put it under the other stuff in my cart. I'm like, I don't want anybody to see me with this refrigerated cookie dough.
Funny. Well, it's okay. It's all okay.
Well, we're going to make these little pumpkin patch cookie cups.
Aww.
Okay. One thing I discovered when making this recipe, it says it makes 24, but you could stretch it to 25 or 26. I noticed some of the cups kind of got a little bit big when they spread, so you could get a couple more out of this, and then they'd be more this size than some of the other ones that I didn't put out.
So mini muffin tin.
Mini muffin tin, and by the way, this is my grandmother's muffin tin. She gave me that when I was a little girl with a tiny little rolling pin.
Aww, so and you still have it. It looks like it's well loved and well used.
Well used. I do have one of the fancy schmancy non-stick ones, but for today I brought this.
Oh, very fun.
Now the other thing I discovered is if you use all of the holes, they're going to spread out, they're going to touch each other, you're going to have to cut them apart.
And they won't look as cute.
And they won't look as nice. So what I did was I did like a every other one in here. You might have to bake a few more batches.
And then you picked up some mini muffin liners. These happen to be in a cute fall color. But
there's so many of them out there. You could just use orange, or you could use green, or whatever you wanted with these. So
okay, so
you're going to take the roll of the cookie dough and you're going to cut it. I cut it into 24 slices. When I did, I cut it in fours and then cut each of those up. And then you're going to take and make each of those into a ball, and that way you can kind of see that they're about the same size too.
Okay.
You're going to take one of those and you're going to put it into the tin. You're going to kind of squish it around a little bit. You want to leave an opening in the middle.
Like you would do like a Buckeye.
Yeah,
right?
Something like that.
Like at the holidays, that cookie.
And then you're going to unwrap one of the little miniature Reese's cups.
Okay, I love those. I don't know if they'd make it in the recipe. I'd probably have half the bag gone.
Well, that's what I said on Facebook yesterday. I had a bag of these open and I did not trust myself.
They're so good. So then we take our little mini Reese's peanut butter cup.
You put it in the middle of each one. And you gotta unwrap it first, of course. Gotta add that just because somebody won't. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake these. I believe it's 350 for about 15 to 18 minutes. What it'll do is it'll puff up over the edge. This will melt, and it'll be a nice golden brown.
Okay.
So you gotta be careful not to burn it.
So this is what they look like after they cool.
They're gonna look like this.
And they pop right out of the tin, no
problem?
Yeah,
what I do is I let it rest for about 5 minutes in the tin.
Okay.
And then I used a butter knife to kind of go underneath to make sure, because you don't spray it at all.
Okay.
So I used a butter knife to go underneath to make sure they would slip out easily without breaking, and then I put them on a cooling rack till they were totally cool.
Okay, so this is what you end up with, a couple of these. Now we're going to make them look really cute.
Yeah, I took some of my own frosting, but you can either use the canned frosting in Tinted Green, or they do have some cupcake frostings now that are coming out in Cunning Green.
Really? Wow.
They're doing a lot of the flavored frostings that I have. I think they copied me and did some of my flavored frosting. Too bad I can't get credit for it, huh? You're going to frost just that middle part like it's grass in the pumpkin patch. And then we get those little cute little cream colored or pumpkin creams, and that goes right in the middle of it.
Oh, this could not be easier.
Now, if you wanted to do it fancy on the plate, you could use some of the leftover green frosting and put it in a decorator gun and kind of do the swirls, like, and set them in that. But,
I think this looks really cute. Pick up a nice orange platter or white platter, and how cute to take the kids into, take the kids'
cute classroom treat.
This
would be
a
great bake sale item. I just did cookies for a breast cancer sale last week, and those in maybe the foil pans, the 9x13, you could get a dozen or so of those in there with the clear top, and those would be a really perfect bake sale item.
Cute idea. A bake time on these, I don't know if I...
About 15 to 18 minutes till they're golden brown.
And
at
350? 350? Okay. So for people who are sitting at home and they want to get a hold of your amazing made from scratch cookies. These are the ones that Christine brought around for fall. She does holiday baking, which you need to book her quick on that.
Yeah, we're booked for Halloween already.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So Thanksgiving, if you want to do treats for the kids, birthday parties, showers, you name it. How can people find you?
The easiest way is Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I'm under Happy for the first name and Cookie Lady for the last name.
Okay, so Happy Space, then Cookie Lady, all one word.
All one word. So.
Christine, great to see
You
you.
too,
You're
as
always
always.
such a sweetheart. Thanks for sharing your recipes. I can hardly wait to make this pumpkin zucchini bread. Oh man, is that good stuff. Really yummy.
It really looks good. The one thing I thought of while I was making was I could add some dried cranberries to that too.
Ooh, that would have had all the fall flavors covered.
You would have had September, October, November all covered in one bread.
Well, next loaf. There you go. Add some dried cranberries to the loaf if you feel like it. And all the recipes that we did on the show today, from that big batch of bean sausage soup to Christine's cute little pumpkin patch treats to the zucchini pumpkin bread and that wonderful Heath tart. Told you I would lots of desserts, tort, and then Lindsay's peach and blueberry dessert. You can find it on our website, fox11online.com. Click on the Living tab and recipes, and they'll be right there.